He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. It's caught, Smith. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll drop to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run with Barkley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They'll set up a throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Toss left side, Gainwell. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. Down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Back to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your lap.
And now it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. So after all that, it's just your everyday 6-2 ball game.
And let's think about how important that can turn out to be, because remember, it's not just a 2-point swing. It's a 3-point swing. I'm just wondering, you think they can load the bases and hit a home run and tie it up?
Well, I was going to ask you, I can't remember the last time that I've seen a 6-2 score in football.
Me either. I've been racking my brain on that one. 6-2? Not often.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They will indeed snap it to Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Dances by him. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 34 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Chubb on 1st down, not going to go anywhere as he'll lose 3 on that one.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
2nd and a couple. And Chubb will try the middle here. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, they turn to Ford. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. A run for Nick Chubb. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Watson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal and you throw the pick, not good at all.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Elliott now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run it again with Chubb.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Watson on the sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge. Their D-line surge leading to 4th. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Backed up where they were on this side of the field, that was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a 1st down in that situation?
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
This is 4th. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They run with Ford. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Watson changing the play.
I can't believe they even let you play.
On the ground, it's Ford. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ford, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Watson.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Watson.
That pass complete to Moore.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
This is 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Running for it, here's Chubb. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Nick Chubb stops short. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Motion left, Smith. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. After the interception, here's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock.
We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. And now an audible here into something else. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now a toss going left. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Off of play action, it's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Watson. Able to find Judy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, Watson. Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Boy, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third.
That's why I asked your bitch ass for a friendly quick, because I remember your name. And I know you one of them cheaters. Big time. Look, I can't even... Look at this shit. I can't even fucking... Oh my gosh.
Watson to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
I knew you was one of them cheating motherfuckers. That's why I asked you for that friendly quick.
And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own
45-yard
line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection.
You didn't take the bait. You fucked up my streak. I knew it was going to happen.
National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools. But
y'all cheating motherfuckers. You can't play for shit. You're fucking shit.
Sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
You ain't shit. Watch this shit, Deets.
As he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to
as soon as I see his name, I said, "Oh man!"
And I say multiple so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
And then
you
with Watson,
and you get a game ball. Game balls
good
for
for a little
everybody.
pick or two.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working
10,
men and women
11
on our
passes,
crew,
yeah.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Yeah, man, this nigga has touched up something good. I know he been around, so I know his record gotta be up there. Yeah, that nigga touched. $588,307. Yeah.
first time I reach out IG, represent, they don't know one of us on the way. King, Civic, Civic is in here. I don't know normal thing, this whole 40-second crew. You know, I said, Dexter, this up yourself. You know, I said, yeah, Dexter, I want to fans, you know. Yeah, man, Dexter, I want to fans, you know. Easy tune, I don't know. The whole, you know, I said, the whole barber shop, and you know, bless up on yourself, Civic in the building. You ready, brother? You ready, yes? You ready? You feel like a star, not lying. How you feel? Yeah, man, let me hear your voice. You know what I'm saying?
People on the live, pick it up, you don't know, say King Civic someday, you know, live and direct on the LP Real Talk IG, you understand? Yes, you hear me, I say now, I get enough time today, you know. Normally, it's some warring thing, the time run quick, so we get to make some tune breeze today, you understand?
Yeah, man.
Alright?
Yeah, no rush, no fuss.
No rush, no fuss. So here we go now.
But when we reach out here, first, I don't know.
Yeah. Think I'm unwrapping. See, here we go now. No selfish, you can't sell CMAS. Hear that? Sure, blink, please. Alright, no selfishness.
There's some Keisha man in the building, forward back from vacation. 2-week vacation, but it's like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So there's some Keisha man back half our vacation. Yeah, I need one of them vacation. Can I leave our vacation to forward back? Channel start. Easy now and then, King Civic in the building, people share the light. You ready, brother?
Ready up.
Yeah, man, ready up. Put us up, we can make sure everything goes. Put us up. Everything's
My time.
yeah, man.
Yo, what uniforms you wearing, bro?
Share the link. Here we go now. Every week, me I watch the LP live, you know. See it? So I want to burn down the place, yeah. The song we'll forward next week. You know what I mean? Is the worry. You see me as a Dexter? Here how we are starting now for our Sunday.
Now I'm my small crew. Now you come here article for the McGregor right now. We're featured to the world big song called King Civic Song. Dr. V.
Respect all of what you there,
Critics got everyone tabbed. You gotta relax. The city where nobody sleeps. Just type in and that's where I'm at.